If I wasn't already follically challenged, with this team, I most definitely would be. Hello everybody and welcome back to In the Dugout FM. I'm Millers, this is Sunday League to Champions League and we are well and truly at the business end of the season. It's been bumpy as it has been all season. I would love some continuous run of form to make us comfortable in this playoff race, but we're not going to get it, and I will walk you through exactly what that looks like shortly. But you can see we're currently 6th. We've got Crewe today. Crewe are down in 12th. Not really a lot to play for. They're pretty much safe. But that, it turns out, at home for us means nothing because we drew last time out against Wigan. So it's been bumpy. It's been bumpy. So obviously you joined us in the Cup, didn't you? So you saw us get absolutely tonked. We beat QPR at home. We then went to Bristol Rovers and we were superb. We were 4-0 up before they scored. This kid scores for fun as well, by the way. He's a very good striker. Yeah, so we won those 2 games. We were looking comfortable in the playoffs. Then we went to Derby. Derby, in fairness, are 4th, and they're unbeaten in something like 6 or 7 at home. So we lost that one 2-1, which is a shame because we took the lead as well. And then Wigan, it looked like we were going to lose, to be perfectly honest. We couldn't score for love the money. I threw Jaden on, and he managed to equalise for us, which has left us in a place where we're just about clinging on to the playoffs. We're 1 point clear. Who knows, man? Who knows? You know, when you're going into these things, you want to be on a really comfortable run, don't you? But it's not great. We've got, I think, 4 games left. So it's all to play for. I have no idea. I'm trying to not get my hopes up because actually I didn't expect to be in a playoff race. I expected top 10. So we're massively outperforming, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, we'll see how it goes. So you're going to join us for the Crewe game, and you'll get to witness exactly what I'm witnessing. Hakan's on his way back from his injury. That's good. 45 minutes he can do. Callan's on his way back. 45 minutes. So we're starting to get players back into the 11 that we would like to see. I'm not going to go to attacking. I'm going to stay at positive. I don't really like that attacking. It seems to just change us in terms of the way we play. Is Jack back from suspension? That's one of the questions I need answered. Yes, he is. So he's going to go straight in. And Conte can go back on the bench. Jamal can drop off. And then other than that, that's probably our strongest side, in my opinion, right now. Hakan would obviously sit in there, but he's on his way back. So he might come on, depending on how we do. But Connor's been fantastic for us. So we're going to have Harrington in goal. Can right back as that inverted fullback, as you can see, solid. He doesn't really want to play there, but he's been fantastic for me. Okadina, Chico, easy for me to say, Chilokoa Mullen. What? Claremont as left back for me, feeding into Mother Silly. Arblaster and Pajazzi holding there for me in midfield. Fall sat behind Heskey with Lancaster on wide right. That's how we're going to line up. You can probably see there's a number of players we've got in on trial. It's that time of year again where Premier League clubs start to release their academy players. So I've brought in a load. It's what I do every year. We'll have a look at them, see if there's anyone worth pinching. I've signed one boy. Let's see if I can show you him. Where is he? Where is he? I think he joins at the end of the season. Let's do that. Let's just show you that whilst I remember. Was it there? It was there. Tyrell, yeah. Okay, so we've signed this kid. This kid's going to come in and play for us. He'll probably come in and go straight out on loan to get some experience. But actually, he looks like he's got a fair bit. We've brought him in from Chelsea, so he's well schooled. Physically, he's doing all right for himself. He's never going to play that centre-half role because of his jumping reach. But maybe that holding midfielder, he's got a decent range of passing, technically quite good. Brave, all of those things. So we're bringing him in. He's not going to be on massive wages, but I think he's a nice little pickle for free. And Owen Toll is a lad that Ben signed, our director of football. He signed at the end of the season. Just an experienced head to play at centre half. Probably going to lose Jack Simpson at the end of the season, so not too concerned. He's going to sit in the squad. He isn't going to be much more than that, but actually, he likes a header. He can jump. He's reasonably tall. He's not quite 6 foot, but he's not a million miles off. I'm all right with it. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Let's go and play Crew. Right. Let's see what we can do. Because on paper, and I know games aren't played on paper, but on paper, we should give these a good tonking. But I'm terrified. Every time we go on the pitch, I am terrified. So yeah, it's a squeaky bum time. I know I use that in the Curzon run up, but it genuinely is right. We've got no right to be where we are, and I have to remember that. But because we are where we are, I want to stay where we are, and I think that's natural probably. But there we go. So we're in the game now. Crew with the first opportunity. It looked like Falls has nodded that away. Jaden's not going to get there. Crew gets to recycle. Clip down that channel. The defence looked a bit dog-legged there. Was he on? Was he on liner? It looks like he was. See, this is what I mean. 6 minutes in, Crew sat in 12th or 14th, whatever they were. They undo us with a long ball behind the fullback and then a nice little bit of football. He looked offside there. I mean, we're not going to get VAR, are we? But he did look offside. As the Railway men take the lead. Yeah, we don't need to see it again. Thank you. Much obliged. Move on. And this is what I'm talking about. We get undone. We've had the lion's share of ball, but unfortunately we switch off. But Callum's going to nod that one in for me with his big slab head. He loves those balls to the back post, does Callum. And there he is, towering above everyone else. Nods that in. Lancaster finds him with a lovely corner. Get in. Beaten at the near post. You'd be annoyed if Jonk was your keeper, wouldn't you? You'd be annoyed both because of his name and because of the fact that he's conceded at the near post. Okay, 20 minutes gone. We're back on even terms. We've got the lion's share of the ball. Can we do something with it now? Bring that down, good lad. I like that. I like the way they're just nice and calm. Just look after the thing. Pajazzi's had a lot more to do with it since he stopped getting himself sent off, which is good. He's even scored a couple. Arblaster, who, by the way, has just been sent back to Sheffield United in real life from Port Vale because he's had a storming period on loan. He's now playing for me and doing really well. Lovely through ball. Can we find Claremont? We can. Jaden's not in the box to start with. Connor's there. Lovely football. Oh, so close. That was lovely ball. And we do a lot of that. For a team that is overperforming, we certainly play a lot of lovely football. And Connor, in fairness to him, has come in and he's been at the heart of a lot of that. Jack's on the wing. Pass behind Callum, but Lancaster's back on the ball, back to Callum. Can we find gaps? We can. Arblaster. Mother Silly from distance. Did Jonk turn that round the post? It looks like he did based on the flag. Corner ball. Looks like we're going to hit near post. We have. Not really sure why. What's happened? Is he offside? What's gone on there? Was there a foul? No explanation. Don't worry about it. We don't need no. It'll be alright. Lancaster, wide right, taking on his fullback, running at him with pace, boxed. Mother Silly's there, don't mind a header. Connor falls, taps in the boy we were talking about. He's probably going to get dragged at about 60 to give Hakan some more game time because we are in that playoff race. It does look like we're going to have another couple of games at the end of the season. But that's just superb. He's always in the right place at the right time, he's Connor. Nodded down, thanks very much. That one you can't really blame Jonk for, can you, to be fair? You can't, no. Good. Better. 1xG, we're overperforming. Good share of possession. We'll take that. We're at home. I just wish we hadn't conceded. Sorry for the desk bang if that sounded really loud on the mic. My apologies. Pajazzi. Lancaster back to Pajazzi. Hit one. Good lad. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. He's got that in the locker. He's done that 1 or 2 times for me already, so I don't mind him having a go. There's going to be a conversation about complacency, I think, in here because we're 1 goal clear, and 1 goal clear is nothing. So we do really need to get the next one just to see this game out and put Crew to sleep. Fingers crossed. I mean, I'll take no highlights in fairness. I'm sure you lot won't, but I will. I'd quite happily just let the time tick away. No one's bothered. Don't worry about it. That's fine. We'll make a couple of changes shortly. They've got a corner. What we're going to get from this. Morgan's on the ball. They're still working it across the edge of our box. Mother Stilly just clouts it. Jaden loses it. It doesn't stick up there for me, which is a shame. Morgan. Oh, it's a great tackle, by the way. I wasn't scared. That wasn't so much a great tackle. Hazard makes a good save. We got away with one there, I think. Another corner for Crew. Aegis boxed. Callum gets the slab head on. Was he not off, Liner? I think he was he? Was he not? No, apparently it's another corner. Another corner. I'd like to get this under control. Can we just see this spell out, please? Everybody out. Everybody out of the box. Come on. There we go. Okay. Right. Let's get Hakan on. Get some football back in your legs. Bobu can come on. You're knackered and you're booked. Let's just have a rest. Let's just have a rest. And then we're probably going to put Kian on, but not for Reese. We're probably going to put him on for Oliver. Purely because he's knackered. And he's such a pivotal part of our team. I don't really want to lose him in the last 3 games. So as much rest as I can give him, I will do my best to. You can see Crew there, by the way. They're on 1.6, XG. They're outperforming us at home. I say that as Callum can. Nods one in from the front post this time because he's not biased. Front or back, I don't mind. We'll just nod one in. That's absolutely fine. 3-1, and I think, fingers crossed, that probably puts the game to bed. It does what we need it to do for sure. Gives us the momentum we need to go into the next game. Forgive the dog if you can hear him. He goes mad if someone walks within 5 yards of the house. So I do apologise.
I'm going to get Weimaraners.
Apologise. See, there you go. He's at it again. And that brings the game to a close. We'll take that. We'll take that. Superb. It wasn't a let-off. I think it's well done. You've got to keep the morale up. We'll take that. 3-1 at home. I wasn't really concerned when we went 1 down, and that's a good place for us to be in. We're 3 points clear still. We've got 3 games left to play. Let's have a look who we've got left to play. And that will dictate just how concerned I actually am. So Millwall, who are in 7th, in and around the playoffs. That's a big, big game. Peterborough in 2nd, okay. Okay. So it's a real challenge. It's a real challenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Millwall off camera. We'll see what happens there. If it looks like we're going to get in the playoffs, I'll probably come back for the Blackpool game. I'll come back for the Blackpool game anyway, and we'll see where we are. And then what we might do is do a playoff episode if required. But right now, I just don't have a clue, and I'm absolutely terrified. Look, I hope you've enjoyed that. Do feel free to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.